more specifically, Lazerrus, Dwayne. Wanted to get a little piece of the action here on Dwayne's VBH Thread, which I thought was very cool and had every intention of answering every night for the last week since it's been out. And it's been a week. But Laz, I thought this was a really cool question, just to kind of get inside the mind of some of the vinyl buying habits. Of course, you inadvertently started another thread since that point with your top 10 budget bin LPs. That was very cool. Squeaky ass chair. So, vinyl buying habit threads. I've been watching a lot of the responses. I had a lot of driving to do today, so I kind of took a cue from some others and queued some videos up on my phone and tried to listen while driving, since there wasn't a whole lot of vinyl being showed in this one. My vinyl buying habits, really simple. I try to do as little as possible through eBay. Shipping fees suck ass, like $4 an LP, which immediately means really the only proper way to buy LPs through eBay is as a lot, because you can just get as many LPs shipped for $4 or $5 as humanly possible. eBay, by all means, is a last resort. It's a great means for selling. It gets a little sticky, condition freaks, and I like to think I can grade an LP accurately, but for buying LPs, I tend to stay away from it unless there's one I really have to have. Other than that, I don't go to a whole lot of proper record shops, simply because there's not any that are within quick shot from here. What is within a quick shot from here, and they're my favorite to shop in this order: the thrift store, the Salvation Army. I know I've shot a couple of massive thrift store score videos that a lot of people seem to dig. When I find them there, they're 3 for $1. And at this point, over the years, I've kind of mapped out the trucks. They come in on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and usually by the afternoon, they've got things out on the floor. Every now and then, I'll get a text message from somebody that works there that says, "Hey LJ, ton of new stuff. I'm in the car. I'm in the car. I'm literally 5 minutes from the thrift store." That tends to be very cool. And it can either be, and you all know, for whoever goes to thrift stores, it's either, mega score, or it's just nothing for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And by nothing, I mean Barbra Streisand, Barry Manilow, Perry Como, Percy Faith, and his orchestra. Nothing wrong with any of that, but it's not stuff I'm collecting. So it's up and down. But it's definitely my favorite. The thrill of the hunt. Oh man, the adrenaline rush. The adrenaline rush when you're flipping through and you just see like the top corner. So here's one, just thumbing through what's there, right? So the D, the yellow D in Duran Duran's debut album caught my eye. And it's one I had been on the lookout for, and my copy is thrashed. I've just had it for so long. So thumbing through and you see the D, it's like, oh! And that instant, that rush, that elation is just insane. And, you know, Lazerrus made a great video probably a year and a half ago that, how many times has this happened to you? You get it, and inside, well, this was Duran Duran, but inside is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Damn! Or empty. Or trashed vinyl. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, that part of it can kind of suck, but it's pretty few and far between. More often than not, it's a hit, and just, man, the thrill of the hunt. Somebody said it at one point that it almost parallels listening to the music for the adrenaline junkie, and it kind of does. Second favorite place is Goodwill, straight up Goodwill brand, Goodwill store. It's a little further away from me, about twice as far as the thrift store, and albums are a little more expensive. They're $1 a piece. Not a big deal by any means. Again, you never know what you're going to find. I have found some killer stuff there. For example, Eyes of the Beacon Street Union, original press, near mint condition. This was a thrift store score. Unbelievable. You just never know. You go out to eBay looking for a nice copy of this, it's going to set you back $35, $40, $45. So just unbelievable. But you have to be patient. Third, behind thrift store, Goodwill, is Savers. Savers is a US chain store. I know there's an equivalent up in Canada. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. But Savers is definitely dead last. It's more popular, more people know about it. and albums are $2 a piece. I think, and it changes. Here, they're $1.99 each at Savers. I know up in Canada, some of our Canadian friends in the BC have shot footage of Savers and shown LPs from their equivalent of Savers. It's owned by the same company. Damn, the name is escaping me. And they're like $3.99, $4.99, $5.99. So dead last, I pop in once in a while. Fourth is, there is a chain store in this area. It's in Massachusetts, it's in New Hampshire, it's in Rhode Island. I'm not sure if it's in Connecticut, I should look. But it's called Newbury Comics. Newbury Comics, while it would sound like a comic book store, they also carry a ton of DVDs, vinyl, CDs, and memorabilia and pop culture artifacts, dolls, scarves, things like that. They appeal most primarily, I would say, to teenagers. Any of the folks here in this New England area would be wildly familiar with Newbury Comics. Newbury's not bad. They're not fantastic, but they're not bad. They do get most of the new releases on vinyl. They're pretty competitive, $20, $25 a piece. They do get a lot of reissues on vinyl, and in my opinion, they're high and they suck. But they're also a key record store day resource. They do get a lot of the record store day stuff in, as overpriced as it already is. So Newbury Comics, as far as retail shopping goes, I try to stay away from it because I can just go in and drop $500 without even thinking twice. And you're talking 15 records. I mean, it adds up so fast, it's insane. Goodwill and Thrift Store are also a fantastic place to build out, if you're into it, your cassette collection or your CD collection. Like many of us, I'm just a music collector overall. Vinyl's just the preferred format, but here's 2 thrift store scores just from this week. Dawkins, Back for the Attack. Lynch Mob, Wicked Sensation. 50 cents each. Can't go wrong. What we're listening to was another thrift store score. Kiss, Destroyer. So if you're into that stuff, great places to find it. I'm going to close out with one more that comes to mind, and I've heard this in a few other videos as well, responses, is Craigslist. Craigslist, not bad. Every once in a while I'll hit Craigslist and type in records and then the name of my city after that, so Records Boston, or Records South Shore, or Cassettes Boston, that type of thing. It works out once in a while. I haven't had tremendous luck with it. It's up and down. People I've found a recent one there was best record collection ever, 100 records, $300. And I looked at it and it was thrift store garbage. Honestly, thrift store garbage. And they wanted, a few $100s for it. Are you insane? And then of course you don't know who you're meeting. There's the whole element of caution, which is fine, but Craigslist is probably my last. It has worked out in the past. I've done alright with it. But that's my answer. I don't want to drone on anymore, but I do want to thank you, Dwayne, for a killer thread, killer idea, and really helping each other just to get to know each other better and maybe consider some places to grab vinyl you haven't thought of yet. And of course, I'll throw in the obvious, yard sales, garage sales. But here in Boston, you have about 4 months. And for me, Renee, my wife, likes to come. The kids will get in on it, so it can get a little chaotic sometimes to really have time to sit and go through it. So usually when I find them there, I kind of have to say, what do you want for the whole box? I'll sort it out when I get home. But I've definitely done well at garage sales and yard sales as well. Kind of jealous of you there, lads, and all our folks on the West Coast and further down south on the East Coast. Yard sales all year. Man, I would be broke. Broke. Now, well, that's my response. Laz, thanks much. Everyone else that shot a response, thanks much. And thanks to all the new subscribers that have signed up lately. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you're all enjoying the channel. Guys, I urge you, those that have subscribed, comment, leave feedback. I love reading your comments, your feedback, responding to them. I look forward to them. And any of those that haven't kind of taken the plunge and shot a video yet, do so. Hop in, get on the train. It's a ton of fun. Catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Ciao.